Chapter 2 Theories of Crime and Criminology Subfields Lesson 1 Biological Criminology. Biological criminology basically purports that criminal behavior is the result of some flaw in the biological makeup of the individual. Pre-modern biological theories of crime. On crime. Physiognomy. It was founded by J. Baptiste de la Porte. The physiognomist Johann Caspar Lavater was one of the first to suggest a link between facial figures and crime. Physiognomy is the making of judgment about people's character from the appearance of their face or countenance. Its founder was J. Baptiste de la Porte in 1535-1615, who studied cadavers and associated small ears, bushy eyebrows, small noses, and large lips with criminal offender. Johann Caspar Lavater, in 1741-1801, was another physiognomist who associated sheep-eyed people who had weak chins and arrogant noses with criminal behavior. Phrenology. It comes from the Greek word mind and logos knowledge, and this theory claims and criminality on the basis of the shape of the head. Franz Joseph Gall developed in 1810 his works on criminology in controlled by a specific area of the brain. Phrenology, from the ancient Greek, tinatawag siyang friend or mind, and logos is knowledge. Is a science that involves the measurements of bumps on the skull to predict mental trait. It is based on the concept that the brain is the organ of the mind and the certain brain areas have localized. It was said that the brain was composed of different muscles, so those that are we use more often were bigger, resulting in the different skull shapes. The central phrenology notion that measuring the contour of the skull can predict personality traits is described by empirical research. Developed by German physician Franz Joseph Gall in 1796, the discipline was influential in the 19th century, especially from about 1810 until 1840. The principal British centre for phrenology was Edinburgh, where Edinburgh Phrenological Society was established in 1820.
Modern biological theories on crime, positivism theory, atavism, or born criminal. Cesare Lombroso was the first to connect crime to human evolution. Cesare Lombroso was born on November 6, 1835 in Verona, Italy. He died on October 19, 1909 in Turin, Italy. Cesare Lombroso was an Italian eugenicist, criminologist, penology, physician, and founder of the Italian School of Criminology. Lombroso rejected the established classical school, which held that crime was a characteristic trait of human nature. Anthropological criminology. Sometimes it refers to as criminal anthropology, literally a combination of the study of the human species and the study of criminals. The two study relative to criminal anthropology of Lombroso. Charles Bachman Goring was a pioneer in criminology and author of the influence work The English Convict is a statistical study. Charles Bachman Goring was born on January 31, 1870, Penge, London, United Kingdom. He died on May 5, 1919, Manchester, United Kingdom. Ernest Albert Hutton was an American physical anthropologist known for his work on racial classification and his popular writing such as the book From Eve. Ernest Hutton was born on November 20, 1887, and he died May 3, 1954. Ernst Kachman developed this theory. He was a Greenman psychiatrist who researched the human constitution and established typology. Basic theory is the state that there is an associated between an individual body type and certain personality or behavior traits.
Next, somatotype theory. This theory developed by William Sheldon associated body type to human temperament using anthropometric methods. Sheldon studied the photographed bodies of some 4,000 men from front view, side view, and back view. He divided the physics of men through the contribution of three fundamental elements. Endomorphic have the following characteristics. Number 1, fat, soft, and round body types. Number 2, their personality was described as relaxed, fond of eating, and sociable. Number 3, have wide waist and large bone structure. Number 4, have a higher proportion of the digestive tissue. Number 5, have a viscerotonic temperament. Mesomorphic. Mesomorphs have the following characteristics. Body type of characterized by a high rate of muscle growth. 2. Have large bones, solid torso combined with low fat levels. Number 3. Filled with energy, courage, and assertive tendencies. Number 4. Have wide shoulders with a narrow waist. Number 5. Have a higher proportion of muscular tissue. Number 6. Have a Dionysian temperament. Ectomorphic have the following characteristics. Number 1, long arms and legs. Number 2, short upper body. Number 3, narrow shoulders. Number 4, have a long and thin muscles. Number 5, have a very low fat storage. Number 6, they are usually referred to as slim. Number 7, have a higher proportion of nervous tissues. And number 8, have a cerebrotonic temperament. Sheldon's research outcome. Sheldon's study revealed that a predisposition towards criminality might be influenced by somatotype high in endomorphy and intermediate in mesomorphy. In contrast, a predisposition towards suicidality might be influenced by somatotype high in ectomorphy, and ectomorph is more common in mental institution. Number 4, the theory of XYY chromosome imbalance theory. The human chromosome is the basic building block of life and is one of the most important components of the cell to be transmitted from generation to generation. Types of sex chromosomes. A. XX chromosomes. It refers to female chromosomes. B. XY chromosomes. It refers to male chromosomes. C. XYY chromosomes. The extra Y chromosomes equates aggressive behavior and masculinity. Given the Y chromosomes associations within the male sex and with increased production in testosterone, many claims have been made in the research literature that XYY males are more aggressive and more violent.
Biological family studies behind Jukes family trees. The study of Richard Dugdale in the late 19th and early 20th. The Jukes family trees is the persuasive method of family involved in the psychological study of antisocial behavior. The study of Jukes family trees is a study of crime, persuasion, disease, and heredity, and this study conceive that social problems are caused by the following factors are the insanity, poverty, interference, criminality, and idiocy. The study was about a rural clan that over 7 generations produced 1,200 bastard beggars, murderers, prostitutes, thieves, and psychopaths. The following are the Dugdale findings based on from the Jukes family study. 310 died in the prosperous, 150 were criminals, 7 were murderers, 100 were drunkards, and more than the half the women were prostitutes. Take note, Margaret Ada Dukes is regarded as the mother of criminals.
The Kalikok family, a study in the heredity of people-mindedness, Goddard examined the family history of a young woman who was institutionalized. He coined the name Kalikak by combining Greek roots, where kalos means beauty and kakos means bad. He also introduced the term moron. Goddard study traced back 6 generations of the family involving 480 members, and he found what he described as an unfailing amount of defectiveness in their history. Interestingly, he also discovered information about a good family of the same name. The study revealed that an ancestor from the Kalikak family had a relationship with a feeble-minded girl, which resulted in the birth of a feeble-minded son. However, the story took a different turn when this same ancestor later married a respectable girl of good family. Their offspring did not display the same level of feeble-mindedness, but rather had a marked tendency toward different characteristics or abilities. This study was influential in the early 20th century eugenics movement, which aimed to control or improve human heredity by selective breeding and sterilization. Jonathan Edwards' family tree. Based on the study, Edward was a famous preacher during the colonial period. When his family tree was traced, none of the descendants was found to be criminal. The Edwards family tree research findings are as follows. A. Practically no lawbreakers. B. More than 100 become lawyers and 30 become judge. C. There were 13 college presidents and 100 and more professors. D. 30 were physicians. E. 100 were clergymen, missionaries, and theological professors. F. 80 were selected to public office, including 3 mayors and 3 governors, several members of Congress, 3 senators, and 1 vice president. G. 60 have attained prominence in authorship or editorial life with 135 books of merit. Age. 5 become an army or navy officers.